We are here today to ignore my vacation couch because I'm late and to talk about the greatest episode of The Boys that we have ever had. We are here today to bury Homelander's mind. Yes, to bury his mind deep in the recessive pool that he has fallen because he has taken his first L. He ran away and his reputation is ruined. We are here to lay to rest all those horny people that have came to this event called Herogasm and their lives because they had to get it in one last time. We are laying rest to them. We are also laying rest to my office for a few weeks as I come back. So can you please like and subscribe, give a super thanks if you want to, or any of that. Hit that notification bell. We do this every Friday. And we're gonna lay the rest to your peace after watching the show. I appreciate you. I know you are amazing and I see you alphas. And I know you alphas in the building, but for 1 second in the comment section, can you please give an alpha on the WhatsApp? And maybe we can fix Homelander mind before the end of this season. And we realize that Homelander is crazy. I thank you. I thank you. But we are episode 6, Herogasm. Hi everybody. I hope everybody having a wonderful day. Everybody having a wonderful night. My co-host Joe will be here soon. I hope everybody is having a good time. Hope you enjoyed the episode. But we had a lot to talk about. We're gonna break it down and then we're gonna get back to the show with Joe. First off, everybody sees mother's milk. We see everybody trying to prepare for the next move. But everybody know what the next move is. Everybody know he's going after the twins. He's going after his old team. Once they figure it out, we see the first person to figure it out, of course, is Mother's Milk. He's obsessed with the guy. He knows everything about the guy. We get a lot of story behind him, but we're going to talk about that when Joe get back on. We also see story between Hugie and Starlight, aka Anna, as she's called now because she's quits. We see the story of Homelander. We finally see him, what's going on in his head. We see all those type of things. So we see a lot in this episode. This episode shows a lot, and I'm excited. It gets into also Mother's Milk, and he finally tells the story on why he's afraid. It's an emotional episode. Besides being, of course, mentally stimulating. I'm just getting some thoughts out the way. We see Chemicals and Frenchie's storyline of how she's not immortal anymore, and the story was amazing than just the female, you know what I'm saying? It just shows she's more powerful than the men or whatever the story was. But she has a whole plot. Frenchie has a whole plot. They get kidnapped and all that stuff. She realized that maybe it's the thing of the show has been this whole season is maybe it's not Compound V. Maybe it's just us. Maybe it's just us. Maybe we are just horrible people. Maybe we are just horrible people. And that's what Chemical says. And French is like, no, I'm a horrible person. I don't even have Compound V, and the things I've set up and the situations I have put everybody through. And that's like the common theme of this season. Butcher like, it made me a worse version of me. That's all it was. I was still me. All my insecurity still came out. Hughie is, as we could tell, is insecure, and it brings more of him out. It's still Hughie. The Compound V is not, and Starlight said it in this episode too. I thought it was the Compound V, you got addicted to it, but it's just you. And that's like the theme of the show. And they kind of formed their teams with Mother's Milk and Starlight being the part of their group that's ethical, while Hughie and Butcher are the guys that do whatever it takes. And we saw this episode. Then we got to the part everybody was going crazy about. It was intense. It was strange, but nowhere near as the comic book, but at the same time, the comic book was an unrealistic version of what this is, because this is probably the realistic version of the story they're telling. I know we didn't get that group that was the Glorious. I can't think of their name right now. It was 5 of them. They wasn't in this, so it wasn't completely depraved. I hope we see him next season. Soldier Boy is not a coward. Instead, he's a Captain America good guy, bad guy. You don't seem to care. We did have a Bill Cosby reference, and he's America's dad. You know what I mean? Me and Joe gonna talk about some of this stuff. I want to talk about to Joe about a lot of this, but we did have Love Sausage. Love Sausage showed up. Yeah, the twins had an argument in the middle of an orgy. It was strange. You know what I mean? Also, we had a little bit. It's like little tidbits here and there of all kind of strange things that everybody got going on. You have we had the best fight I've seen in a superhero movie in so long. It was authentic. It fit their power set. It was like if Superman fought Captain America, except for Superman's a little more nerfed, but he fought Captain America, and they both invincible too. And then you have Butcher and Hughie. One dude with like extreme teleporting speed, which you could see in this episode is annoying, by the way, because teleportation can even be like, if I could teleport instantly, I don't need super speed. Now, super speed might have a bunch of advantages. Like I don't think Hughie could be A-Train as easy. You know what I mean? I think Hughie power might be super speed. I think they got the power of the person they hate the most, because Butcher got the power of Compound V. My boy Uniqo is here. Let's wrap up the show. The fight at the end was amazing. And now we're going to get into the overall show. And my boy Uniqo is here. How you doing today, Uniqo?
My goodness. My goodness. I'm sorry. Man, it's summer, and I'm from the South, y'all. And it ain't nothing like a good ceiling fan. And that just had me just after a long week of work, my Lord.
I am not gonna lie. I woke up at 6:55, Joe.
This evening?
Yeah, just like 5 minutes before as soon as I sent the message out to you, I was like, oh.
This is man, this episode.
Best episode ever of this whole series.
I'm soaking it's like, man, damn the Herogasm. It's so much to unpack from this episode from so many different perspectives. And I don't understand how they're able to do this in like 58, 56 minutes. But they do it though. It's not rushed. They're fleshed out. My God, let's get started. I know I'm sure you've been talking. I apologize. I missed some of it.
I just gave a rundown. We could go over the story we care about and discuss it, because I didn't get to discuss it. I just said what happened.
Which angle do we start at? Which storyline do we start at? Because they're all...
Let's go over the stuff that people care about and are they here, but at the same time wasn't even important in this episode because they made it so much better. Let's talk about Herogasm. Love Sausage, Joe. I saw a living snake-like giant swarming penis, Joe.
That's like sprinkles and stuff to make this be like a crazy show.
Joe, it went in his face, Joe. It was right in his face. Like, just imagine
it. I don't need to imagine it. I just saw it. Like, what is this? Like, man, this episode is crazy. I don't know if they knew this was going to happen, but this came on the same day that SCOTUS, the Supreme Court of the United States, did the whole Roe versus Wade thing and said, you know what? No, it's not against the law to choose your body. And I mean, it's what they say. They rescinded the law that says, yeah, you can do what you want to with your body, but now they're saying, no, the state is going to tell you what to do about abortions. And this whole episode encapsulated what I believe is going on in the higher ups. None of this makes sense, and I feel like SCOTUS has finally said, you know what? No, we hold the power. They're giving Homelander right now. Homelander he's decided, I am stronger than you. There's nothing you can do about this. But we saw 3 people come together. We saw groups of people come together. We didn't know Homelander was
Well, at first we saw the one dude that showed up that shook him. And Black
Butcher?
No.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah, he was like, "Can I beat him?"
Soldier.
For the first time I see him had to talk himself up to fight somebody. He was like,
bruh, he stood in the mirror and was like, remember how we made it through all? Bruh, this is Majin Homelander. This is Majin Vegeta, but Homelander. Please take out that part of yourself that's human, that you care about them, and do whatever you want to do. That's what happened in today's episode. Homelander is coming to a conclusion that I am better than you all. But we found out later on in the show, like, hey, when people come together.
Well, it took the one to show up first, and then the other could show up.
He got shook, and then he was like, what is these regular ass niggas doing? Hurting me?
Yeah.
It was an amazing episode.
Yo, shout out to Soldier Boy. Jensen Ackles, they like, we cannot make Jensen Ackles a coward like he is in the comic book. We cannot. He is too cool. If you watch this episode, he dissed Homelander in a way outside of Stan I have never seen nobody diss him. That dude said, I'm the better version of you. He said, dude, you wear a cape. I said,
hold on. Let's give a shout out to who Homelander is based off of.
Trump?
Superman. No.
Yeah, it's Trump.
We can go there. I brought it up. You're allowed to say as many government ties as you want to. Homelander is Superman. He said, you're just a knockoff. Not of Soldier Boy, though. I feel like the shade came to DC at that point. You are a knockoff of Superman.
He can't say you're the knockoff of Captain America.
That's also fair.
Like, we both knock off. Oh, you calm down. But
this whole season is based off of Soldier Boy. Can we pinpoint on that for a second of who Soldier Boy is and what the hell is this ridiculous thing that's inside him?
It's a giant superhero newt. By the way, can we talk about Butcher and Hugie killed all them people?
Hey,
we saw a flaming penis. Yeah.
Okay, you want to get on a Herogasm? Let's talk about it.
Let's knock out the unimportant stuff.
Okay, it was ridiculous. Okay, these are superheroes, which I would relate to people that are in the highest forms of government, and I feel like they probably come together and do shit like this too. Y'all thought Deshaun Watson was bad? No, it's not. No, people with money just do shit.
Joe said he saw Robert Kraft at Herogasm. He said he saw it.
There might have been a sighting. Like, there was
him
so
and Jerry
much
Jones together.
And you know how they said they've been doing it since 1952.
By the way,
when Soldier Boy started it
with Stormfront. By the way, who is Homelander's ex?
Then let's talk about this. She was there's a scene before Soldier Boy gave Hugh a chance to go in there and try and get everybody out of there because he said, I just want the twins. I want the TNT twins. That's what I want. Cool. All right, no problem. But what ends up happening is this. Goes in there, and before he goes in there, he's like, man, y'all started this in 1952 with this girl, Lady Liberty, or what have you. Now, we know that Lady Liberty turned out to be Stormfront, who is a super Nazi. She is not American whatsoever.
So it's him to get Donald Trump.
And what she say? What'd he say? Oh, and she was quite the firecracker. Little did he know she was a whole Nazi. Like, she was indulging in all this stuff. I wonder how Homelander would feel if he was like, man, we used to bang your girl out back before you was even born.
While you were looking up to me as a kid.
Like flaming penises, she took them like a champ.
Oh, you almost, you saw that look that girl gave you?
Man, he was about to. She turned, them eyes got the glow and probably reminded me a little bit of Starlight. I almost said Starfire. Starlight. She probably reminded me. He might have went if it wasn't such a dire, crazy situation.
Yo, they completely tried to redeem A-Train today within them. Like, we had to go to extreme to redeem him. Let's go to the most.
Let's stay on track here. So let's stay in these boxes right now.
I'm just going. That what happened to Herogasm. We'll tell you about
That's
later.
Herogasm, y'all.
Yeah. We're just talking about what happened at Herogasm.
Plenty of nudity going on. Superheroes doing depraved shit. Y'all saw that in episode 1 or
the
2.
Deep.
The depravity. The Deep was there. The Deep was there. He was getting suction cupped by octopus.
What are you doing?
What is happening?
Just imagine you walking on your coworker got a whole octopus tentacle.
Let's see how Homelander feels about this. That Gambit went out the door.
Oh,
that Gambit went out the door after.
Just imagine
Homelander
if he like, what if he busted in the octopus and Homelander made him eat it?
So we know that Homelander can hear very well. So he may have heard that conversation. I feel like that might be why he pulled up. Like, I'm watching this episode again. I'm gonna get past all the like raunchy shit, but like
there's a deep show behind this.
So much, like, everybody's got an issue. I think Starlight is the only one that's like the only hero here that's like unpacked this shit. Like, she unpacked it. And she's
I got a theory about her too. I think she might have messed up worse than anybody.
By going to,
but that's the end. We're gonna talk about the end.
Okay. Oh, okay. I mean, man, this whole episode. I mean, do we need to get on that? So Soldier Boy felt betrayed by his team. He wants to get at his team, and Butcher said, you know what, I'm gonna help you get back at your team, and he's gonna do that. Mother's Milk is doing his thing, as far as trying to get revenge on Soldier Boy for throwing a Benz into his house and killing his grandfather, his dad, and his mom.
Oh, Soldier Boy looked like he was sad about that, which was interesting to me.
I don't think he's that bad, but he's like 1950s bad in regards to people, like people of color. Is that fair to say?
He didn't seem as mad walking. Captain America gave more of a look to black people than he did. If y'all, by the way, if you watch Captain America, he gave her away. He was like,
I mean, we do want to know if at the end of the day, did Captain America, was he like, there's not a colored only section? Like, I feel like that happened.
Yeah. Well, I feel like Soldier Boy just go with the flow and do cocaine. And like
I feel like
they don't love me like they don't love me like they used to.
I feel like Captain America walked into a restaurant and is like, oh, you own the place? Like, you know, he's surprised that black people are thriving.
I feel like Soldier Boy like, do y'all got cocaine? That's what I feel like Soldier Boy. They gonna tell y'all about how his team betrayed him and how Bill Cosby is America's dad. And
that kind of redeemed him a little bit. Like, he's like, now Cosby, that's a man. He made some good drinks. That was an insane line right there.
The good drinks is hilarious. He made some strong. No, it was strong drinks, Joe.
It was strong drinks.
Some really strong drinks. And I'm like, that's funny. That's funny. I gotta give him.
He's literally fighting civil suits today about this. Like, some other. So he just. So it's just
a bar.
Y'all know how I do, man. You know, I bring up a little gossip every now and then. It's alleged that a girl from like 1975 is coming up like, she wants a civil suit, not like the criminal charges, but like, man, I was at the Playboy Mansion and he rubbed me the wrong way in 1975 when I was 16 or 16. What? Leave Bill Cosby alone, y'all. And y'all know y'all wasn't right in the 70s, okay? None of y'all. The parents wasn't right. What the hell are you doing at the Playboy Mansion in the first place? Like, come on.
It's a lot of fault given, just like this episode.
God.
Don't forget, Homelander's still the sickest. Can we talk about Chemical and Frenchie? I already said that Chemical kind of discovering that, you don't have to have Compound V to be a murderer. I'll just start stabbing. If it's survival, we do what we gotta do. I like that realization between her and Fred. Hey, doing what we gotta do.
I thought that she had got her powers back when they shot dude through through her. I thought that she was getting her powers back. So maybe whatever she's going through is temporary, or did you not get that?
No, when she got punched in the rib and it hurt. Chemical before got punched in the maybe she's slowly getting them back, but she can still feel pain. That means nah.
He broke dude's hand easily.
Yeah, but that's because she used to doing it. And it was desperation. You get strong and desperate. But I think I did think she got her powers back. But then when she started getting nudged in her stomach and it was still weak and she screamed, I was like, nah, that would have healed by now if it was her full power. She would have been
So
yelling.
Full
She
power. I
yelled.
wonder if it's coming back. I think Kimiko's gonna get her powers back. Like it's just like a temporary like thing, just enough to possibly kill Homelander, whatever it is that made her lose her powers.
The boys got to confirm season 4, and I am looking forward to it because it's like this season gonna end on a.
Was this the final episode?
No, I think we got 2 more. I think it's 8.
Oh, okay. Because we got stuff to tie up, and I'm not waiting another a year and a half for this. I can't do that because this story.
Shout out to my shadow. He's a member of this podcast.
He reminds me of on Adventure Time who God is in Adventure Time.
He's watching over us, so to make sure he here to make sure y'all like and subscribe.
Make sure that y'all like and subscribe.
He's with you too. He sees you. He's in your house right now. Just look behind you. He might hide low. He might hide. He just wants you to hit that like and subscribe button.
Man, it's just a lot going on. It's a lot going on, man. Can we get on to this A-Train thing? Like,
Joe, I know you've been the hardest on A-Train. I'm like, he has a chance. Joe, did he redeem himself in the most Mussolini, drag him by the horse and carriage down the road with my hand? Because, and the apology to Huey too. You can add the apology to Huey, and he like, I'm really sorry, man. And I was like, oh, he just playing. No, he said, I'm really, really sorry. I'm like, oh.
That was some Denzel ass shit right there. He got real Denzelish with that. Like he took the glasses off. It was a dope scene.
It was. He took the glasses off to apologize. He said, I'm sorry, man. And he was like, he's like, no, let me take these glasses off. I'm really sorry. My brother got hurt. I understand how you feel when it happened to me now. And I'm like, dang, he redeeming himself, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like when we talk about gun laws and stuff like that, like they don't give a damn until it happens to them. It ain't happening to my kid at the private school that's getting that has an affluent, beautiful life. But then it happens to you, your brother's still in the hood, and then y'all just at the rec center trying to get this asshole to just apologize and say, I'm sorry, we're gonna donate some money. I'm sorry. He couldn't even do that. He couldn't even keep his racism in. He said, you people just and his brother's paralyzed now. Like he's already been trying to redeem himself a little bit.
Yeah, it's just like he like, I don't want to ruin. I'm successful, and that's why I thought the whole season was, I'm successful. And I don't want to ruin that, so I just did, and it fits his character from the first season. His first season was, listen, I got superpowers. I'm on this compound V. I'm sorry, but look, my reputation important. And then he kept playing that even when he had no powers, and then all of a sudden, you get it keep hitting you, and then it hits you, and then it hits you, and they messing with your people now. They messing with people from your hood, people you grew up with, and you're like, I apologize, bro. Make it good. And then he like, and then he paralyzed your own brother, your real brother, and you're like, oh, but that's his real actual brother, by the way. So that's like, oh, nah, okay, screw it, bro.
Like, I mean, we got A-Train to Africa. Okay. Cool. And then
he did Mussolinium, Joe. That was sick. That was a fire. That was fire what he did, though.
Man, and but I mean, you know, how would that make you feel? Because Shorty Ashley was like, "You care now? Oh, you care now? Remember when you murdered such and such? Remember when you murdered such and such?"
Oh yeah, she spit to him, and I think that's why he felt like he had to do it, bro.
That was a good. She was spitting. She was like,
that's why he apologized. I think that's why he apologized.
I think that interaction made him.
She said with 3 of them, and one of them was you was fiance. That was one of them.
I've been covering up your fuck ups. No. Matter of fact, no. I've been covering up your murders. Yes. You murdered people, and now you mad because your brother is paralyzed. Okay. She read him from A to Z. She read A-Train from A to Z, man. Ashley did for sure.
Shout out to Ashley. She probably the one that broke him over. Like,
yeah.
Like you've been trying to keep and plus she even said it. You're trying to keep your reputation. I'm in PR. PR is public relations. Your reputation. That's, by the way, Monday. Reputation episode. So go watch that. We should have brought up A-Train, but we didn't know this episode went out yet.
We didn't know that. That's what I mean. We felt like he was going on. All right,
It could have
A-Train,
went both ways. That's the whole time. It could have went both
it
ways.
could have. It could have. And I thought he like when he met up with Huey, and that's my last thought on it, is like we thought he was gonna meet up with Huey and then be like, "What's up? You trying to handle this right now? Let's do it." But no. Like everybody conveniently was in the same place at the same sex orgy at once. And they all had different agendas. Some people there just wanted to bang out. Some SWs was there. They was just trying to make some money. And
Starlight was trying to save everybody. A-Train was looking for old boy who Starlight found and said who was trying to do what Joe was talking about. He was just trying to get in. Starlight like, listen, we got to save all these people. He's like, I don't care about none of that. The A-Train was looking for him. Old boy was sent up by Homelander. The Deep was sent up by Homelander to watch for the Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy was coming for the twin, and the twin's like, I don't know what's going on.
They mad at each other, and I think is giving incest at this point. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. We haven't touched each other in years. Their powers didn't work, by the way. So that's a plot point. So some Soldier Boy got something going on.
Oh, I think that power didn't work because they got to touch hands. They based on the Wonder Twin.
But they did touch hands, and then it just sparked out. It didn't do anything. He said TNT, and ain't nothing happened.
Well, if you don't do it for years, you what you said, Joe? If you don't use it, you lose it.
That's what they say.
That's why they have Herogasm.
And
Mussolini, Joe, he did the Mussolini.
So is he dead?
He 100% dead. I ain't never seen nobody survive.
A-Train. No,
I don't know. He risked it all.
He risked it all.
He risked it all. He like, hey, listen. They said if I run again, I'm gonna die. But you gotta get this work, bro. You hurt my brother. And I'm like, hey, bro. Shout out to the Spider Monkey who had a bulletproof vest that took one for the hood. You know what I mean? Shout out.
So I mean that's A-Train, y'all. So we're gonna keep an eye. Maybe
for the people that just like where did that come from? It's actually a Spider Monkey that did that.
So we waiting on that to see what happens. Mother's Milk. I mean, we got onto that. We told y'all what happened with that. Starlight and him been getting close, like in regards to they trying to be on the same page. Starlight is like literally the only one trying to do the right thing, and she after that amazing fight. Or do you want to get on somebody else before we get on this final fight? Because they tried to Iron Man / what was it? What was it? Bucky and Captain America versus Iron Man. They pulled that against Homelander, bro.
That was one of the best fights I've seen in years.
Especially for Amazon to pull out a fight like that. That was good. That choreography was amazing. That was good stuff right there.
I'm talking about, first off, it was just him and Soldier Boy, and they were going at it. I like, oh, Soldier Boy got him. Soldier Boy got him, and then Homelander like, you tough. I ain't fought a real fight in a minute.
A real fight, yeah.
He said, normally I could just beat everybody easy, but you kind of tough, which proves Homelander is stronger. But Soldier Boy probably had more experience, and then Homelander kind of like, okay, I'm used to this now.
He does like Homelander doesn't have real combat experience.
Most of these heroes don't. Why? Because you can't put them in no rankings, Joe. They can't beat no one on the same level. Superman would own Homelander
easily.
Homelander, you could tell, has no fighting experience. Soldier Boy had the most, and he limited in fighting experience. Because in this show, it's based on them being way more powerful than everybody, and Vault owns all of them. So they don't ever fight each other, so they don't really get stronger. No, Black Noir just, when he heard Soldier Boy name that he was still alive, he took his
that tracking chip
and dipped. And Homelander like, he wouldn't dip on me. Yep. He not scared. Black Noir said, oh, he looking for us? I know how that fight. I am. Yo, my boy dipped, Joe. We ain't see him no more. Joe, my man left, Joe. He took he cut his arm out. Said, take this. Here you go. I'm about to go.
So it's looking like Black Noir is not who the comics books say with it, because Black Noir in the comics it could
end up being something.
He's a clone of Homelander. That he's the the thing to cancel out Homelander if Homelander ever goes out of control. So
and he does in the comic book, by the way.
So we'll see, but I at this point I think Amazon's going their own way with the writing.
I think they might go Soldier Boy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or not fully Soldier Boy, but a way Soldier Boy does something. Soldier Boy probably gonna die in this season finale, but I believe he's gonna get a little bit of a shut off, and Homelander gonna lose half his power, and then we gotta go in next season when he's a little crazy with half his. But he's still strong enough to hurt everybody, but he ain't quite as OP. Like I believe Bullet's gonna be able to affect him like in the comic book, because Bullet does hurt Homelander in the comic books. It does not hurt him on this show, which is interesting to me.
Yeah, he didn't get to use anime tropes and be like, the power of love is what helped me get out of that situation. 3 superheroes was holding him down. He was about to get hit with a nuclear blast that was going to end the Homelander, and he shot up out of there, man.
Which, Joe, leads us to Homelander. Starlight, we're going to talk about, let's start about Starlight, and then that leads to Homelander. Starlight exposed everybody.
On Instagram Live, 6, 7, 8 million, 12 million views.
Yes. She exposed everybody. Said Homelander the worst. He has killed people. She got proof. She quits. Her name is Anna January, and she quits. I'm not a hero anymore. I quit. Yeah. And I said Butcher setting Soldier Boy free murdered like 14 people.
What you say her name was? Her name was Amber January.
Anna.
Oh, Anna. Okay.
Yeah. And Soldier Boy, and like I said, Butcher killed 12 people.
Mm-hmm.
And had a lot of them hurt, and then Homelander stepped on one of them head. He's like, I don't care what you're talking about. But
he said it was 12 superheroes and several regular human beings.
All escorts. Because if they explained their lips, they all escort. But Butcher caused them to perish. I'm like, this dude not a good dude. He just had a nuke drop off on all these people just to get Homelander. And I'm like, and everybody like, Starlight did the right thing. I'm like, but Starlight don't realize what she did. Because you just hit Homelander with probably the last bit of sanity he had left. This whole season, he has lost it. And he had this much left. He had 2 things. Since he felt like he can't be Soldier Boy, we talked about it earlier, and Joe just mentioned it earlier. He was like, take all your humanity away. Because you want them people to like you. Don't worry if they like you. Nobody can stop you if you don't care if they like you. So 2 things. Nobody can stop you. You just ran away from a fight.
Hey, BG.
So he just ran away from a fight. So that means people can't stop you.
Man, he's about to have the biggest mental breakdown I've ever seen. And
not only that, the other thing that you love, people loving you, that's gone. So you being invincible and people loving you is gone now. There is nothing to stop him from just murdering people at whim. In the comic book, he kills the president. He just like, because I can. I just want to show y'all I can. If we get that, Joe, if
president we got now, that wouldn't impress me at all.
But you talking, superheroes and security and all that, they'd be like, Joe, he about to go crazy, and I'm so excited.
He's gonna go back in that mirror and say, I thought I could do this. I thought I was invincible. I thought I was the most powerful. Man, they about had your ass Homelander, dog.
Yeah. And he also gonna sit there and say, if you would have took care of Butcher when I told you, just without no humanity, instead of thinking of a competition, if you would have took care of Hughie, if you would took care of Starlight when you supposed to, instead of being, oh, people need to like me, Starlight is liked, you should have took care of her, and that's gonna be in his mind. He's gonna be like, I wouldn't be surprised he's sitting in front of that couch on a couch at the beginning of the episode, sweating. By the way, Star is doing amazing. By the way, he is killing this role at Homelander.
Yeah, that was a really good scene. That should get him him talking to himself thing. Remember we used to sit in our room when we were kids. Remember that? Remember we said they broke it down, and I was like, And I didn't think he could have a bigger mental breakdown than the ones he's had after season 1, after killing the boss lady, after doing. I didn't think that there was a bigger mental breakdown. Man, this dude is about to lose his shit. Period. It's over with. The Homelander we know, he might even tell us what his real name is at some point.
I know some people brought up that he went to jail a few days ago, but it was a drunken bar fight. Do not compare that to Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller, what he did is way worse. But
yeah, my lord, man, my lord. I'm in Chuckalissa, Mississippi, to think about this right now. Y'all know y'all gotta keep an eye out on Monday for the reaction video for P Valley episodes. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Y'all got to do that, man. This might get somebody's about to have a mental break. There's a mental breakdown everywhere in every show we watching right now. Honestly,
shout out to Love Sausage.
Shout out to Obi-Wan finally facing Vader again and winning again.
I don't know how people really didn't like that. That's spoilers for a show that maybe y'all was gonna watch. Joe just hit y'all with a complete spoiler of a show that y'all didn't know y'all gonna get spoiled. Hey, the title says spoilers. Y'all didn't know it was gonna be Obi-Wan, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Love Sausage is still the wild. He opened the door with it, Joe.
Man, some people just don't get the best powers, man. Some people just get powers that make them stand out or stand up.
Maybe he owned a Playboy mansion and he can.
Well, that mansion is gone. It's a wrap. They always try and save people. They always try and save people in this show, and everybody dies. So.
Well, because Starlight probably has the worst power there ever was out of any big name. Soulja Boy has a nuke in his chest that he can blow out and kill everybody. Homelander is OP. Apparently Hugie and Butcher gets the power of the person they hate the most, because Butcher completely has Homelander power.
He 100% has Homelander.
And Hugie clearly has A-Train power.
Something like that. Teleportation and speed is pretty close together.
Well, he basically fights like A-Train in their fight today. He did A-Train fight.
He also has the power. He has superhuman strength. Apparently, A-Train was like, "How did you do that?" No, like for real, how'd you do that?
Yeah, but if
and they can punch Homelander. Homelander feels it. There's that. Well, can we get to this very, very, very important part of the episode? The real most OP person is the person that can blow your brain up.
Oh
yeah, the Congresswoman.
Oh yeah, she really put that threat on.
She put that real threat on her. She made her nose bleed, Starlight nose bleed a little bit, and it's like, just letting you know, like I would appreciate your help, but I could get rid of your ass. Can you kill Homelander? I wondered.
No, he was too bold in it. Cause I think him and Soulja Boy powers work the same, and they literally try to nuke Soulja Boy.
No, I'm talking about the Congresswoman. I'm asking you, can she kill Homelander?
It takes a lot of. It seems the most she do, the more concentration it takes.
Because she was having a casual conversation with Starlight and was just like, "Bitch, so you know."
Yeah, that was just no. But when she fought her friend, shout out to Suzuki Gaming, the legend, the alpha himself. Hope your music is going well, my guy.
Good, brother. It was good.
I think he's in Japan right now. He's originally from Japan, stayed in.
It's like 8 a.m. I
can't DDoS him, but I don't think he's. Is he in Japan? He might be in Florida now. But I'm DDoSing this man.
If you're in Japan, man, good morning. Good morning, my brother. Morning time. Saturday.
I'm just DDoSing Tasuki all over the place. We're the only people here, Tasuki. Don't worry. I don't think Joe DDoSes. I don't think. Joe, you're a DDoS. You're hack. You be hacking, Joe.
No, I don't hack nothing. All I'm saying is this. This was
you're watching illegal. It's totally illegal.
Well, I do that. I do that. I just what the mall folks used to say.
This is not my time. We just going in.
But yeah, that's where I'm at with this episode. It is what it is. It was an amazing episode. It's opening the doors for a whole lot of stuff. I don't know how you follow this up. This is probably the climax of the season. And then they probably, because this probably would have been a good season finale. Like, be done. And then like write stuff for next season. everybody got the closure and the stuff they need, and Homelander still exists. Because this show does not exist unless Homelander does. So
the whole show is based on Homelander. Like, how do we stop this psychopathic man?
Who is a god, essentially.
Tatsuki said, LOL, D-Dogs, bring it. I'll just go work out more. That's a king right there. That's an alpha. That's alpha behavior. Come to my house. I got something for you. This show built up a lot of people this episode.
Everyone got their justice. Like, everybody got due justice.
You ain't got to punch him and apology.
I mean, everybody from the lowest storyline, which nobody like. I mean, like, that's cool. Frenchie, you used to be a dick. Okay, we get it. Who also, his name might actually be Sergey, which is Russian. So there's that. But if we got all this stuff going on, and then all the way up to Homelander, and so we got to figure this out. And Hughie, you got to get right with your woman, man. It's okay that your girl's stronger than you, man. Like, look, man. If you got a woman that's making more money than you, man, like, it is what it is. She love you, don't she?
But what if it was an easy way to get money, though, Joe, and you don't have to worry about it no more?
It ain't no easy way. The man was bleeding from the back of his ear now. So it's something that she got powers. That's it. But Hughie needs to rely on some other resource for him to have powers. I know he was like, what she said?
They almost won, Joe. They almost won. Thanks to you. I don't know if they can do it without you holding down the arm.
So we got a lot to unpack next Friday, I'm sure. I think we'll be right back at you around the same time next week. Might be a little earlier. My ceiling fan, like I say, I thought I was in Clinton, Mississippi, sitting on the port in the carport with the fan under me. So you got anything else you want to touch on with this episode?
I'm good, but yeah, I will be on vacation all week, but I am here for every podcast, doing it live from my webcam. So apologize, the camera look a little weird. It might look better for Monday's episode of P Valley because I will be in the hotel. It's gonna be a nice little place in Orlando, Florida. Yeah, so it'll be good. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be there chilling, hanging out with the people, Mickey Mouse and the group, talking about some P Valley. And I also will be doing probably a review of a review of Umbrella Academy season 3. I'm hoping by Sunday or Monday. But if not, if I can't get done with it because we're traveling and doing all that stuff, I will get it to the boys, aka How to Gank Superman. True. Winnie the Pooh is getting a horror show, so anything's possible, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Superman is actually gonna be like public domain soon, and I'm like, does it matter? Because there's like 40 variety of Superman. They just steal his powers and abilities, because Superman basically stole it from Icarus anyway. Superman is Icarus. So he's gonna be public domain, and I guess people can actually use the name Superman. I'm like, you got Omni-Man, Homelander. What's the guy from the Netflix show I watched? This a review ups on the Keeping That movie reviews. I put a review up on that, so go find that one.
Oh, that family of superheroes, that one.
Yeah,
where it's the older dude and like I forgot what that show was called.
Yeah, I don't forget the name of it too.
It wasn't
when they just stopped saying they ain't gonna get a second season. I was like, yeah. But you can find me in the link tree below. Perch my podcast, merch, all that stuff. Joe, what can they find you?
UniqoWilliams.com. All loads. I said it again, man. I must be thinking about OnlyFans.
Or Herogasm.
Or whatever happened to Mother's Milk, and he got Father's Milk.
He got a lot of Father's Milk.
Man, stop doing it to my brothers and sisters on film. But UniqoWilliams.com, all roads lead to me. So just click on it. You'll find me somewhere. This weekend, we are going to have a whole... We're making our My Player finally on NBA 2K22 or 23, whatever I have now. So we getting it in there. So we'll see how long it takes me to get to a 75, because that's what it's going to take.
Yeah, and we might film on both... YouTube on the Overall 99 Gaming channel and Twitch. We don't know yet. We might set that up. But the gaming channel is live now. So Overall 99 Gaming. I don't think we have a video, so I don't know if you can search it yet. I'll put out some videos sooner or later. We got the Clips channel now. We got all that stuff. So we growing the family. We gonna have more people on these shows, and then we're gonna have people doing on those shows, and it's gonna be a good time. So thank y'all for watching. This episode was the best episode of the whole series.
Yeah, absolutely, easily.
From depravity, might not be the sickest, but the overall depravity, number one, and from the story arc, because everybody's character got boosted. So thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all. Thank Joe for always being here. The Alpha himself, a king. You know what I mean, watch Do You Hear Me? He just dropped a very interesting one.
Hey, what's going on with Ghislaine? Yeah. What happened with the Pacers number 6 pick? What is that a good one? We also talk about happy birthday to Sonic. 31 years in the game, y'all.
Sonic, 31 years. That make you feel old, don't it? Because I realized that I'm just a few months younger than Sonic.
So there we go.
2 months, actually. All right, so thank y'all for watching. Like I said,